We have to multitask, looking at what we need to do domestically, what we need to do to bring down the cost of gas. Well, right? Right?
I seen a meme the other day that said, me Googling online how to make gas at home, okay?
Ooh, don't do that. Don't do that. Please don't do that.
Hilarious.
You'll remember, the election happened, but it took a while for it to be declared.
Right.
And so my husband and I were staying in Delaware so we could be near the vice president-elect, president-elect at the time. I like to say I eat no for breakfast.
I love when you say that. I love when you say that. And so I have to ask you, obviously the excitement of the election hitting you in that moment, what were you thinking when you saw how that just went so viral?
Well, first of all, it is so good to be with you, Keke. It is so good. And hello, Essence Fast. We're back. We are back. It was, that day, well, so you'll remember, the election happened, but it took a while for it to be declared.
Right.
And it was not only that, but you also worked with them to oppose busing. And, there was a little girl in California who was part of the second class to integrate her public schools. And she was bused to school every day. And that little girl was me. So I will tell you that on this subject, it cannot be an intellectual debate among Democrats.
Well, how do you feel,
This is a serious matter.
Yeah. And so
fast. Ooh, don't do that. Don't do that. Please don't do that.
hilarious.
I like to say I eat no for breakfast.
I love when you say that. I love when you say that.
Surround yourself or you're not alone.
Yes.
And remember, I work out every morning, and so he and I worked out together. Well, like I said, I work out every morning. I'll just give you kind of a day in the life. I work out every morning, and I start my day reading. I went up to the house, and I went upstairs to go take a shower.
Yeah.
I'm gonna give you all kinds of information you weren't expecting. And so I turned on the shower because it was cold. Remember, it was winter. And so I turned on the shower so the water could heat up, and I got a text. And it said, they declared the race.
Woo!
I ran downstairs. I didn't even turn off the shower.
Water bill high.
I ran downstairs, and I come out the house. Doug, I'm trying to find my husband. He's down the hall, or down the pathway, and he's got his earbuds in. So I'm there saying, they call the race, and I'm waving at him. And he's just waving back because he's listening to music. He's just waving back. And then he came up, and then the president called, Joe Biden called. And so that meme is from my husband standing there videotaping me having the call with the president.
We did it, Joe. We did it. You're the president of America. I mean, that's just my favorite clip.
See, I'll tell you, one of my favorite days recently was the day that I went over to the Capitol. You see, as the vice president, I'm also the president of the Senate. And right now in the United States Senate, we have a 50-50 split between Democrats and Republicans. So it is often the case that I go to break the tie. So I'll go up to the Capitol. But this day I went up to the Capitol because there was a vote occurring on who would be the next justice on the United States Supreme Court.
We know.
And and so I went to the Senate so I could preside. We have extended the child tax credit. And in so doing, in the first year, reduced Black child poverty by almost 40%. Cannot get a Republican to help us extend it beyond.